Ours is a slightly different sort of approach. So we've been focusing on a range of solutions. So if you remember, I did my running back and forth yesterday about timeline of recovery. So we're trying to visualise that in a couple of ways. So first of all, Fraser spent some time yesterday turning that into a Trello board, which is linked in from the hack pad. So that just sort of gives people a sort of an immediate visual reference. That's code. What we're trying to do, though, if I can find which tab we're on, is visualise it in that kind of slightly more attractive manner. So we've got our series of these are our series of things that need to occur at various points in time. And what we'd like to do is to use that almost as a map to say, okay, here are things to think about, and then link through from each of those items to resources. So the major output that we've got here is this website which talks about the things that we've done, which will be written up on there and also linked into the hack pad. We've also captured some resources, some of which were the ones that were dropped into the hack pad previously, so I've just captured those there. I've also written up the case study of Hebden Rising that I put together with some reference about how that was done, and I see this sort of becoming a resource we can build on. And then, as I say, the timeline thing, which is meant to be the overall visualisation, I'm still in the process of generating the stuff to drop into that, but ultimately that becomes sorry, I should just point out it's zoomable, draggable sort of thing, so you can zoom into, okay, we're 6 months after, or whatever, here are things that we're focusing on. So it's all about visualisation. We've had some folk working on the sort of the QGIS geographical visualisation stuff, in terms of here are how you could get information about hospitals and schools and so forth in your area. Again, that's in the hack pad and will be written up and linked. We've been using Hebden Bridge as a sort of a test case, if you like, and sort of capturing that. So that it's more about methods and techniques and processes that people can use to prepare for the recovery event. Probably not a lot more else to say now, but that's not that site, because that's my local test version, but the not that one. Oh yeah, that's the good, boring, nerdy stuff. So that site, dringtech.io floodhack 16, is where all of that stuff is captured, and that will be shared around broadly. Other than that, any questions, any comments?
So how do you expect to build this up in Hebden and then share it and people can use it as a tool?
Yeah, kind of. It's sort of there as a reference point. I'll certainly be reflecting it back into my community in Hebden Bridge, but I'm more than happy for this to become a general resource, really. So.
Fantastic.